Call hello, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ruach HaKodesh. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greeting. Yeah, what up, y'all? So I'm on my computer, and I see this shit, and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me, man. Like, I can't even go on my motherfucking computer. I mean, we know it's a Job 9 and 24 world, right? The world is given under the hands of the wicked. He covereth up the judges of the faces thereof. If not, who is he? All right, really super roughly paraphrasing. And the answer is Esau, Edom, which is the biblical name of the so-called white man. All right, if you type in any prophet's name, any priest's name, any king's name in the scriptures, guess what? The search results are going to be, they're going to look like Edomites. You go on the Wikipedia, type in Apostle Paul, man, guess what? He looks like an Edomite. That is called iconoclasm. All right, he covereth up the judges, the faces of the judges thereof. You know what I'm saying? But going back to this with the pride thing, man, like, god damn, like, I can't, I use my computer, you know what I'm saying? And now, every time I want to go click shit, I gotta be reminded of this bullshit. So, let's get Proverbs chapter 16, verse 5. This is Malak Shalom, or King Solomon in the English. Everyone that is proud in heart. All right, let's look up the etymology of the word proud. All right, arrogant, haughty, having or cherishing a high opinion of one's own merits. All right, let's look up the word pride now. It says here, unreasonable self-esteem, especially as one of the deadly sins, right? We know the wages of sin is death. Haughtiness, there's that word haughty, being arrogant. Overbearing treatment of others, love of display. Esau, Edom is all about carnality. So now that we got the word proud and pride, let's jump back to Proverbs 16:5, Malak Shalom, or King Solomon in the English. Everyone that is proud in heart, in your lob, in your mind, is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Though hand join in hand, it doesn't matter if you have 2/3 of our nation joining up with Edomites, or the heathen nations, or the heathen nations joining up with Edomites. It doesn't matter, because it says here, he shall not be unpunished. All right, so, doubling back to this, Esau, Edom is going to be punished for this. And guess who's coming to collect is Yahushua HaMashiach, the author and finisher of our faith and beyond. All right, so let's get Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, to Psalm chapter 10, verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departeth from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power, and his heart, his lob, is turned away from his maker. Right? Because you start to think you could do it on your own, that you're the one in control, when that is not the case at all. Proverbs 20:24, man's going are of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. How can a man then understand his own way? And if you go to Jeremiah 17:9, I believe it's Jeremiah 17:9, it says, the mind is desperately wicked and deceitful above all. Who can know it? So if you're going off your wicked, vain, deceitful mind, and you think you're the shit, that essentially is pride. Because that is when you truly are nothing. Because without Yahweh Yahushai, we have no power. We are nothing. We are worse than shit that gets flushed down a fucking gas station toilet. All right, so it says here, so yeah, them people in the land of Israel, right? They have Pink City in Tel Aviv. All right. Yet they say they run around saying that they follow the Torah, but it says in Leviticus that if man shall lie with man is an abomination, or women lie with women is abomination, and they shall both be put to death, roughly paraphrasing. But, you know, we live in a society where do as thou will, right? That's why you see shit like this. It says in Psalm chapter 10 and 4, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, right? Let's look up the slave definition of countenance, his face, all right? His image, if you would, will not seek after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Why won't he seek after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? Because that individual wants to do whatever they want according to their own sinful lusts, which is, you're dumber than a retard that takes a little bus to school, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you really think you could do it on your own, okay, well, look, we're looking at Esau, Edom, even though they're controlled by Yahweh Shem Yeshai. That's the beautiful part. So this is what a society would be in if you could do whatever you want, man. You see how fucking wicked it is? You see how disgusting it is? And it's worse than English words can describe, man. Like, to the point where I can't even use my mother. I mean, I'm still going to use it, but, like, come on. Like, I can't even right-click this shit and write delete or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just motherfucking there, man, because, you know, Microsoft, Bill Gates of hell, he works for the banking family's top elite Edomites. All right? Yahweh Shemashai is not in all his thoughts, and it says in Psalm also, only a fool says in his heart that there is no power or no Yahweh Shemashai. Esau, Edom, look at the laws they pass, their fashion, what's in style, the most popular music, the most popular anything. It's all fucking wicked, man. You go to sports, it's wicked. You go to you try to drink water, hey, guess what? It's fucking wicked. You go to the salt content, goddamn, water has more salt content than a packet of iodine salt. It's like, what the fuck? And this is just what comes to my mind. Obviously, it's like, look at the state of our people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and Israelite foreigners, those that look like, or may look like the heathen nations, but have the spirit of an Israelite, the spirit that goes back to Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob. I mean, look at the state of our people. Is no matter where we is in the world, man, we're dealing with the Deuteronomy chapter 15 on down curses in any shape or form that Yahweh Shai wants it to be. Esau, Edom, 2/3 of our nation, the heathen nations. The Yahweh Shai isn't in their thoughts or hearts. They can pretend. You can pretend to be rich, but goddamn, we all know you ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. Or like a chick that has so much plastic surgery, yet she has the audacity to try to be humble and graceful. It's like, bitch, like what? But that's the world we live in, man. We're like it's so. That's why this place has to fucking go, man. It can't go soon enough. All right, so this is James chapter 4, verse 6. All right, this is Malach Yahushua speaking. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power resisteth the proud. So this pride shit, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua ain't with it. I mean, he's not with pride in itself. So imagine this bullshit, which we know is rooted in, I have to reuse my words properly, it's rooted in that alphabet people's types of ways, which we know is completely contrary to the scriptures, completely contrary to Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. It says in the Apocrypha or the Apocryphy, it says, those Yeah, it says, roughly paraphrasing, Yahweh Shai hated all abomination, and those that love Yahweh Shai will hate the abomination as well. All right. So this is James chapter 4, verse 6 once again. But he giveth more grace. All right, let's look up the slave definition of grace. Courtesy, elegance, flow, smoothness, agility, poetry in motion. Goddamn. So it says here, wherefore he saith, Yahweh Shai power resisteth the proud. So that eliminates anyone thinking that Esau Edom could be saved, man. I mean, pride and Esau Edom go hand in hand. So boom, they're eliminated. 2/3 of our nation that think they can do it on themselves, boom, they're eliminated. Heathen nations, they never even had a shot anyway. Neither did the motherfucking Edomites, man. I mean, none of these motherfuckers did, man. This was all only for the elect. But this goes to show you, like, even people in the world, right? They'll bitch and complain about their issues, but you see the pride in them. Or you'll be out and about and you'll see a motherfucker that's clearly destitute, but he's prideful with the way he asks you for money. It's like, yo, can I get some money? You're like, all right, whatever. So you dig into your pocket, you pull out some shit, you hand it to the motherfucker. He sees that you clearly have more money than what you're giving him, because, you know, these niggas' eyes be fast like that. He's like, can I have more? It's like, what? It's like, man, come on, just be happy with what you got. But pride is a wicked spirit that is upon all these motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. It's just, it's gross. All right? So it says, but giveth grace unto the humble, right? Because when you're low in this wicked world, guess what, man? He's going to be brought up in the world to come. But on the flippy flip, if you're so-called up in this world, well, guess what? You's going to be brought real low in the world to come. All right, so with that, I hope y'all were edified. Shalom.